Hello beautiful souls, it's Karen here at Soulmates99, and today I was guided to do this pick a pile, and we're going to look at your Divine Masculine's unspoken feelings towards you, okay? So we've got 3 rose quartz objects, so we've got a bracelet, a Buddha and an angel. So pick your pile and we'll get your messages. Starting with pile 1. So first off, we're going to look at the energies of your Divine Masculine, his personality. So if it doesn't resonate, obviously choose another pile. So I'm using my decks and some of my Soul Sisters decks, so the details will be down below. So your person could be athletic or even an athlete. You know, maybe he competes professionally, but he's someone who's active, he looks after his body, his mental health. So he's very, much into his physical well-being. Somebody wise, they could be older than you, but not necessarily. They've learned a lot through life experiences and lessons. You know, they've got a lot of wisdom to share. They're a very wise person. Somebody that likes to be on the move, likes a lot of action, might have extreme sports, might be an adrenaline junkie, might like to do unusual sports and hobbies. You know, a really action man, likes to keep physically on the move. So how does he see his feminine? So currently he's looking at things from a different perspective here. And the seahorse, in the seahorse life, it's the masculine seahorse that actually has the babies and raises the babies. So that is a different perspective, and maybe he's thinking about that with his feminine. Maybe he's thinking about wanting a family with you, or seeing how difficult maybe your life has been, and he really wants to be in that energy of really being there for you, and maybe he wasn't there for you. We've got fighting spirit, so he could see you as somebody that has a lot of fighting spirit. You know, you could be a passionate, you could be a fire sign, or you're just passionate. You know, you fight for what you believe in. You may help other people. You may be an advocate or something like that. You know, you don't give up easy. You've got a lot of spirit. You know, you don't give up. You keep going, and he really admires that about you. And also, he sees you as vulnerable as well. He sees you that you can be vulnerable, and maybe he couldn't be vulnerable with you, and he's, you know, proud of you, if that makes sense, to be that you can be vulnerable, and that maybe you have been vulnerable with him, or he's wanted you to be vulnerable with him. Maybe you weren't, but he wanted you to be vulnerable, and maybe you will get the chance to be more vulnerable with each other, to really share your hearts. So we've got say what you mean. So I feel, we've got this reading here. A lot wasn't said between you, okay? I feel it's both of you, not just the masculine. There was a lot that went unspoken, or you weren't being completely honest with each other. And maybe there will come a time when you can actually have that open, honest conversation and just be open and honest with each other. But I don't think you have been at the moment. And we've got inner child. So I feel you've triggered this in each other. You may have done that inner child work, and you may connect on that inner child level. You may have that, when you've been together, have that playful, childlike energy together. Maybe you knew each other before when you were children, but there's some childhood link here. Or you bring out this side of each other, this playful, fun energy, when you've been in each other's company. So he does love you, okay? We've got I love you. So again, he has deep feelings for you. And again, he may not have expressed that to you. That's why we're doing this reading. He may not have actually said that to you, okay? But, listen to your own intuition. Listen to your own heart. What is that telling you about this person? And he wants you to know he's sorry. This poor cat, he looks really sad. So he's very sorry about what's happened between you. You know, these readings are for people in separation, no contact. He's sorry about the way things have turned out. Maybe he's sorry about, you know, the fact, maybe some of the things he said or did. He's sorry anyway. He's really sorry about it. So how else does he see you? So you always smell so good to him. He loves your scent. Something about the scent that you wear, the perfume you wear. I love you, let's stay together. So again, he's saying he loves you, and there's not many cards with this on. So again, confirmation that there is love here, okay? And that twinkle in your eye, you've got that twinkle in your eye, so that goes back to that childlike fun, that flirtatious energy maybe, and you really caught his eye. And he appreciates all the little things you do for him, so whatever you've done, you know, even if it's just made him a drink or gave him a hug or a kiss, all the little things that you did meant a lot to him, and he wants you to know that, okay? Meant a lot. So he really admires your inner strength. He thinks you're a very strong person. You have a lot of mental, physical, emotional, spiritual strength, that he recognises that about you. And again, he thinks you're very much in balance within your own energies. He sees you as a very balanced person. You're not somebody that maybe flies off the handle, has extreme emotions. He's not seen that. He's seen you as a very balanced person. I thought you were too good to be true. Why would this bombshell be interested in me? So again, he doubted that you were who you said you were. He doubted that. Maybe he'd not met anybody like you before, and he wasn't sure if you were being authentic at that time. You know, were you just putting on a front to, like, as a people pleaser? Okay, he doubted that. But he loves the fact that you challenge him, and he loves it. He loves that about you. Maybe you have these, you know, intense conversations and you don't agree. You're not somebody that agrees with everything that somebody says, and he likes that about you. You know, that you can have these intense, intelligent conversations, discussions. He wants to know, are you with another man? I don't know, and it drives me crazy with jealousy to imagine you being with a man. I want to drag him away and beat him. I'm sorry I'm laughing. For daring coming near and touching you, you are mine. So he wants to claim you, and he's worried that you've gone off with somebody else. I would be beyond grateful and happy if you would consider talking to me again. So it does look like he does want to speak to you. He does want to reach out at some point here. I'm burning up with desire to make love to you. So yeah, he really is feeling that sensual, sexual fire. I don't know how to respond to you right now because I feel your reaction. So, you know, he's in two minds. I feel he does want to reach out, but he's not sure whether he should because he's not sure how you would react to him reaching out. So if you want him to reach out, just work on your own energy. Send him messages telepathically. You know, open your heart to be receptive to his approach if that's what you want. And he's so sorry. I haven't apologised properly. He knows that he owes you an apology here. And he really wants to come forward with that apology. I know my actions do not seem to show how much I care about you, and I have no explanation. Did you put a spell on me? I've been so consumed. You know, he can't stop thinking about you, basically. And everything about you turns me on. From the way you look, your smile, even when you get cross, it still makes me smile. So he's thinking about you a lot right now, okay? So yeah, love to love you, baby, all through the night. He's missing that sensual sexual side of a connection. You know, if you were intimate, he's remembering those times you shared. And if not, he really wants that with you. Someone like you, I've been waiting for you so long. So you are the one he's been waiting for, okay? He wants you to know that. And this goodbye, this breakup really did break his heart. He was heartbroken about this. You may not think he was or had any feelings about it, but he was, okay? And he has this passion, desire for you. This lasts, but it is love as well. You know, we've had quite a lot of confirmation about that. I release my need to always be right. To be in harmony with my divine partner is my ultimate desire. So this could be somebody that's used to getting his own way, that likes to be right, you know, that wants to have the last word. And he's realising that he needs to release that, okay? And you don't always have to be right. You know, harmony and compromise is the best thing for any connection. So final message is, let me please you all night long. Let's ride the waves of our passion. I'm not going to stop loving you. If you think I've given you all I have, I will give you more. I want to romance you, wine and dine you, and make love under the stars. So there are your beautiful messages, pile 1. Thank you for watching. Blessings to you. Hello, pile 2. You chose Little Rose Quartz Buddha. So first off, let's have a look at what masculine we're dealing with. As I say, these are personality traits. If it doesn't resonate, choose another pile. So we've got somebody that cares about animals, the planet, the conservation. Got eco-warrior, may not be eco-warrior as such, but somebody that does care, that does do their bit for the environment. A helpful man, somebody that's always willing to help, whichever way you can. We've got a man in the kitchen here. Maybe somebody that's a good cook, likes to cook for his partner. You know, he's a very helpful person. And they're ambitious, they're very work focused, very career driven as well, okay? So take what resonates. So how does he see his feminine? So he sees you as very intelligent, very logical. You've got a very good mind. He really does like your mind, how your mind works. You're dependable. He feels you're somebody that would be good in a crisis. You could work in the, emergency services, but you're just that sort of person that can help others, and you keep calm in a crisis. You could be a healer. You could be somebody that uses crystals or energies. He feels, when he's been in your energy, he feels very healed. You have that aura about you. Even if you're not a professional healer, you have that healing aura. You can help heal people, and he's felt healed when he's been in your energy. We've got rejection here. So either you or him rejected each other, or maybe it was mutual, and he feels bad about this rejection. If you rejected him, obviously he feels bad, but if he rejected you, he does feel bad about this, the way things that went down, and he wants to change things. I mean, we can't change the past, but he wants to put things right between you. And we've got dreams. So I feel that he dreams about you a lot. You could be connecting in your dreams, in the 5D, and you're constantly in his dreams, not just at night, but in his daydreams. He's thinking about you a lot here, okay? And it brings him comfort. Yeah, he feels happy when he's been in your arms. You bring him that happiness. And maybe he struggled to find happiness in his life. Maybe he's somebody that hasn't had much. Or he just feels he's really missing that time with you, because he realised now that he's lost it, what it actually meant to him. And you light my fire. So yeah, you arouse his passions within him. There's this fire burning between you. He feels very passionate towards you here. He loves the way you care about people, about animals, and, not just animals, people in general, the way you are very caring. He loves the way you see the world. Seeing the world through your eyes was eye-opening for him. You see it very differently, I feel, to the way that he sees the world. Maybe you've got a more optimistic view, maybe you're more positive, but you see the world differently, and it's opened his eyes up to that. And you dance like no one is watching, so maybe you've danced around with him, or he's seen you dancing. Maybe you've got some music on indoors and he's been there, and you didn't know he was watching, and it just made him laugh and it smile, and he remembers those things about you. Yeah, you bring him pleasure, when he thinks about you, and those times that you did share, it brings him a lot of pleasure. And you may have shared pleasure as well in the bedroom. And again, he's really missing that fire, that sensual desire that he had with you, if that resonates for you. And we've got ascension. I feel that he sees you really doing well in your life. You're really, on a positive trajectory. You're doing well. You're really rising. And he's feeling that energy because you're connected energetically. So it's helping him as well. So the fact that you're growing and ascending is helping your masculine as well, okay? So how was your week? How was your family? How are you? So he does care, okay? He does wonder how you're doing. How's your family? How are you? He does care. And again, you know, you're in separation, no contact, and just because somebody doesn't reach out doesn't mean they don't care. You're definitely on his mind, and he does think about this and wonder how you are, okay? And he appreciates when you've spoken highly of him, and he didn't feel deserving of it, I feel. A lot of the masculines have had solar plexus issues, and I feel that he did appreciate it when you spoke highly of him, but he didn't feel he deserved it. Okay, he felt ashamed of some of the behaviours and things that he'd said and done to you. I've gotten drunk a few times because of you, so, you know, been missing you, not been able to speak to you, so, you know, he's got drunk a few times here, by the sounds of it. You changed my perception of what is important in life, so yes, as I said, you see the world very differently to this person, and you've helped to change his view on the world and the way he sees the world, because you see it so differently. So that's very positive if you've helped to shift that perspective for him, because maybe he was looking at it from not rose-coloured glasses, but dark-coloured glasses, you know, looking at the negative rather than the positive. I'm haunted by your voice. I hear you talk with me constantly. Do you hear me? So again, he really liked the sound of your voice. He maybe hears it, you know, maybe you're sending him messages telepathically. He's connecting with you in that energy space. But he closes his eyes and he can hear you talking to him. And he's trying to connect with you. So he wonders if you can hear him too in that 5D or dream space. The hurt I caused you has made me feel broken beyond repair. So he knows that he hurt you, and he feels ashamed, as I say. He feels bad about that. He doesn't know if he can come back from that, if you'd ever forgive him for that. He feels broken about it. He's being hard on himself, okay? I mean, you know, people get hurt in our lives. We don't always hurt people deliberately. It's not usually deliberately that we're hurting another person. I feel you hear me with your sexual fire, tantric energy. So yeah, we had the healer. He does feel healed when he's in your energy, and maybe you've been sending him healing energy in the 5D, and it's really helping to heal him, okay? And you may be connected on the sacral chakra here. You are my daily motivation. Your soul, the essence of who you are, inspires me. Navigate the path of life. Our love will never die because true love lasts forever. I would like you to meet my friends. I want you to be involved in all areas of my life because you are my world and I want everyone to know. You are never alone because I am your shadow. When you cry, I embrace you in spirit. When you are sad, I will help remind you to smile. I am always there with you, even when you don't see me. I didn't think it was possible to feel this much. Thoughts of you fill my head. So, you know, he's really regretting what happened and he can't get you out of his mind, okay? And you're constantly on his mind and he feels bad about what happened between you. Yeah, he did feel this connection with you, okay? When your eyes met, he did feel this connection. He may not have admitted it to you even to this point, okay? And maybe he's had past life memories. He may have had dreams or visions of past lives where you were together in a loving relationship, okay? And he wants love to be the beginning. He wants this to be the beginning of a love story. He loves you. He does wonder if you've moved on though. Have you got somebody else? So, you know, this is what's on his mind. And he has been feeling sad. He's felt sad about this. And, you know, he's cried tears as well, okay, over this separation. He wants to apologise. He wants to come forward and say he's sorry, okay? Maybe with some beautiful roses. Even though we may push each other to the limits, our love will always be eternal and limitless. I will choose to love myself, love life, and fall in love with my divine partner again every day. Beautiful. So he wants to have this with you. He wants to have this special commitment with you and be there for you. So let's get some final messages. You're just so damn sexy. I like it, but I get worried because I know others like it too, and I want you all to myself. So he worries about other attention you get, as I say. I want us to go out on dates together and have fun. I long to be seen with you in public. He wants to sort of claim you in that way. And I want to romance you and spoil you rotten because you deserve it. He knows that you are worthy of this love. He's come around to want to romance you, to spoil you in the way that you truly deserve. So there are your messages, pile 2. Thank you for watching. Hello, pile 3. You chose the Rose Quartz Angel. So first off, we're going to look at your masculine energies. You know, what's your masculine like? If it doesn't resonate, obviously pick another pile. So we've got supportive, someone who likes to lend a hand, likes to do their share in a relationship. Someone strong, very fit too by the look of it, ladies. Could be somebody who works out a lot, but they're very strong, they're a very capable person. And the Emperor energy, so a man in his own power, so a mature man who's all the kings, is somebody that is a divine partner, basically. So we've got richness here. So he sees the richness of you, your personality, all the different aspects of you. He really loves all of that about you. He thinks you're an interesting person, and there are so many layers and elements to you that he wants to explore. He doesn't know you as well as he wants to. He wants to explore these layers. He wants to get to know you, and he wants to dive deep into the emotions with you. We've got time here, so he's trusting in divine timing. He's aware that there is divine timing here. Obviously, these readings are of people in separation, no contact, and you're apart right now, and it'd be different for all of you, the amount of time that you spend apart, because healing, you know, the work we do in our healing is different for everybody, and everybody takes different amounts of time. So he's putting faith in divine timing right now. And he sees how you're growing, and he's growing as well, because whenever you do that work on yourself, it will help him energetically, you know, with that healing work, that shadow work, whatever you're doing, inner child work. And there is new growth here. I feel there's going to be new growth in this connection, because we've got 1 and 9, which is a 10, which is, you know, the new beginnings, like the end, and then the new beginning follows. So there will be new growth, I feel, in this connection. There's been sadness here, you know, and I feel there's been sadness on both sides. You know, sadness that you're apart, that there's no communication, that things didn't work out. You know, you're really feeling that grief, that loss right now. But you're working on yourselves, you know, you're doing that work on yourself. You're working on that self-love. And you're feeling good about yourself. You're proud of your achievements. You're proud of the person you are, despite whatever's gone on in this connection. You know you're a good person, and you're doing the best you can, and you're proud of yourself, and he's proud of you as well. He's smitten with you, basically. He's smitten. Yeah, he really does have deep feelings for you, and again, he may not have expressed that. And he loves your scent, your perfume, something about your perfume. Maybe he smells it even when you're not there, if you know what I mean. Maybe you sing in the shower. He might have heard you singing in the shower, and he just thinks it's funny, and it's part of your quirkiness of who you are. You are such a great mum. If you're a mum, you know, he admires the way that you are with your children. Or if you're not a mum, he sees you as somebody that will make a great mum in the future. Maybe he sees you having a family with you in the future. He thinks you've got a dirty laugh. Something about your laugh. He likes to make you laugh, to hear that laugh, okay? You've got a distinctive laugh. And he loves the sound of your voice, you know. He could listen to your voice all day. Something about your voice he finds very soothing and very sexy. He sees your transcendence. He sees you glow. You have this glow about you, this aura about you, that he may not have come across with anyone else. And you just have that beauty, that inner beauty about you. And he's, you know, smitten. As I said, he's smitten with you. And he has desire for you. You know, he has that sensual sexual desire. He wants to be close with you, wants to be intimate with you. But it's not just about that. He has feelings for you as well. I want to impress you at the end of the day. I want you to think highly of me. So he wants your respect. He wants you to look up to him. He wants to do something good for you, and he knows that it's been difficult, and he wants you to have him in high regard. He wants you to really see him as, you know, somebody worthy of your affection. You have no idea how much it turns me on to see you stand in your power. So he's proud of you. He's proud of what you've achieved in your life, to see you move forward in your life. Maybe he's watching you online or checking up on social media, but he's really proud of that, and, you know, he wants to be part of that with you. How do you tell the woman you love you truly, madly, deeply love her? So again, confirmation here that he is truly, madly, deeply in love with you. There are deep feelings here for you, okay? I'm terribly sorry for treating you disrespectfully. I hope you can forgive me. So whatever went down between you, he doesn't feel that he acted in the right way. He's not sure if you will forgive him. He's not sure if he deserves your forgiveness, but he wants your forgiveness so that you two can move forward. My tongue is at a loss for words. I can't find the words to express my love for you. So again, you know, he's not expressed it to you, but the feelings are definitely here. I worship your naked body as a temple, yeah. So to him, you're like a goddess, you know, your beauty, your sensuality, your sexuality. You know, he wants to be there in your life with you. I'm running because right now I can't face my own effing mess. So yeah, I mean, obviously you're in separation right now, and he's not sure how to make things right between you. He's hoping that you will let him come forward. So at the moment, you know, he needs to work up the courage to do that too. But we've got the Emperor energy here, so I do feel that he will be coming into his power to do that. I love you. It's as clear as day to me now. So let's do this. Let's be together someday, somehow. Let's commit to bliss. So again, we've got the I love you there, and not all the cards have that on, okay? So he's definitely loving you. Some days I think of you and a message from you pops up on my phone. Are you a mind reader in a different zone? So some of you could be in communication, or he's talking about in the past when you were maybe texting each other or whatever. And, you know, he would think of you and vice versa, and messages, you will get messages from each other. I'm working on myself, on my self-love, my self-esteem, because I truly want you, baby. You're the girl of my dreams. So, yeah, he needs to work on himself to be in that good Emperor energy, to be able to come forward. And as I say, it does look like he will get there. Again, the forgiveness. So he wants you to forgive him. He's not sure if you can ever forgive him for what went down between you here. But I think he's being hard on himself. He wants to be back in your arms again. He has a major crush on you. You're always on his mind. And we know it's more than a crush. You know, he's in love with you. And you to me are everything. So, yeah, you are the woman of his dreams. And you have the key to his heart, to unlock his heart. Beautiful. I step up and take the initiative with my divine partner. I take the lead in love, sex and adventures to keep the passion and romance alive. So this is what he wants to be. This is the man he wants to be, your divine partner that takes the lead in love, with sex, adventures, with passion, romance. He wants to be this man that does this for you both. So final messages. Deep, deep connection. I am lost inside of you. I never dreamt I would meet someone as wonderful as you. So absolutely beautiful messages there. So thank you so much for watching pile 3. Sending you lots of love and blessings. Bye for now.